Welcome back, everyone. Let's get back to it. Whatever we were doing. Oh yes, we're going after the Professor Demon. Don't know what a possessor seems like. That isn't even a real word. But it just doesn't look right. Surely that should be a possession demon. Possessing demon? Not a possessor demon. I don't know. Anyway. Where have we got to go for that? The wetlands. That's right, yeah, because we've got to go do this, aren't we? Because after this fight, we go back to the necropolis to tell them that we've took out another demon. And while we're at the necropolis, we can finish Emmerich's quest thingies so they get their little special mark above their head. Well, if we're dealing with things like spirits and shit, Emmerich might be quite good for this, actually. Take Nev as well, because I know ice is good against despair demons, so there could be some of them. I did think about taking Balara, but I can't remember if spirits are resistant to electricity or not. I can't really remember now. It's trouble, you fight so many different types of baddies, it's hard to keep track of what's what. Except for the ones you fight all the time, like Venatori are weak to ice but resistant to fire. Darkspawn are weak to fire.
I see we've company.
But resistant to necrotic. What are you doing there?
Well struck.
Thank you. There's someone in that building there.
It's a haunting.
Out of him. The Scarecrow. Fucking hell, we gotta kill fucking Dorothy next week.
We're not alone.
No shit. Oh, handy. Right, well then. I don't suppose you lot have got anything you can... you go with... that. You go with that. And I'll give him a whack on the edge. You deal with him. That got the little shit.
Though not out of place for the wetlands. Well, that's done.
2 fucking druids. Right. That was the only thing we needed to come here for. Yeah, now we've got to turn back to the necropolis, which is what we were planning on, or counting on. So yeah, we can do hand in that job and also do the last bit of Emmerich's stuff.
We got rid of a haunting in the Hossberg wetlands.
Welcome news.
It will stalk the innocent.
no longer.
A malignant spirit has attached itself to an inanimate object.
It has already taken lives.
Dispose of it before it strikes again.
How go your inquiries?
Well, thank you. I've secured my attendant.
You got anything? I don't want to sell you anything because I want to keep that for the places we haven't got maximum stuff for yet. That sounds a bit fucking horrible, that does. Just see if any of these stuff are things my mates are using. No. Because they'll still have my valuables for people that are I haven't got maximum rep with yet. I think there's only the Shadow Dragons and the Crows, I think.
What's this Lichdom rite actually like?
I must pass through the gates and meet the oldest forces in the necropolis. A final appraisal of my soul.
Hail the living! Emmerich Volkaren and his chosen witness, Rock, the challenger who has rebuked the cruel elven gods.
Collect yourselves for the right.
I'm afraid this is as far as you're permitted. If anything should perchance go wrong, what things we've already seen. Thank you for taking me on, Rook.
There's not another necromancer I'd rather have by my side.
Truly?
Truly. Good luck,
I
Emmerich.
forgot I turned on the face paint thingy. I used to have that so it didn't cover up my face tattoo. It looks right weird now though.
I am come to be judged by the dead.
And if you choose to side or be one of the necromancers, if you can go through the right to become a lich, that would be interesting. Well, what do we do then? Have a game of Scrabble while we're waiting? Emmerich, you look a bit different.
Emmerich?
I see so much more clearly now. The deeper eddies of the Fade. The pulse of the necropolis. I have been through blood and darkness, and I have emerged into light.
You look so happy, Emmerich.
I am gifted with an existence few have even dreamed of. All thanks to a friend who helped me find a clear and steady heart. Thank you for coming, everyone. Please, bear with me. This will be rather difficult to explain. I may appear the same as always, as I stand before you, but I've recently undergone a ritual that...
I thought you'd have a skull face. Like a skeleton.
It must be his glamour. It's really something, Professor. I can't sense you're a lich at all.
Harding!
Oh, no. Was becoming a lich a secret?
So, the lich stuff is true, and you crossed that line.
It's been a long day. If you already know about the lich stuff, maybe we should talk later.
Oh, Harding only told us some of it.
I'm really sorry, Emmerich.
I'm not angry. I'm only disappointed.
No. That's worse.
Just tell me you'll keep your skin on.
That's not how it...
I should take notes.
Look, why don't we just start from the beginning?
Are you satisfied? Yes, I have entered lichdom, and I am not an abomination, or a demon, or a disconsolate spirit. I have become something more. And yet I am still fully possessed of myself.
So you are a skeleton. Got it.
I wouldn't have helped Emmerich if I didn't trust him to...
Thank you, Rook. But please, allow me. I'd like to think some of us have become friends. I value that more than you might know. But I am changed, and I would never cause you distress by staying where I'm no longer welcomed.
You're no weirder than you were before.
I've seen worse with the Wardens.
You all... Really?
I think you'll be fine.
Okay, now, question time.
Yeah. Nice. Right. Harding wants to chat. Might as well do that over here, I suppose. Oh, actually, she's with Tosh. I wonder if Tosh has told her how she feels.
Nev, do you have a favorite food?
Whatever you're cooking.
There must be something.
I might have a weakness for seafood and candlelight.
I'll see what I can do.
Sorry, don't want to interrupt your date. And that's Harding, isn't it? I think it looks like a greenhouse.
So, what's this about?
I got you a thing.
Which looks like she's drunk.
Oh, Tosh. It's gorgeous. Oh, the stitching.
Yeah. Because I appreciate your skills. At archery.
Thank you, Tosh. That's really sweet.
And that's my cue. Good talk. Love you both.
Wait, you're leaving?
You two need to be alone. Alone.
Just the two of us.
Oh. Hey, Tosh. Do you want to come with me to break this in?
Yeah. Like, now?
Of course now.
Oh, good.
How does that
Let's
work?
go.
Just because they're both friends with me, and what makes them decide that they want to start going out? Maybe I'm like fucking Cupid. Everyone I talk to at the minute seems to be getting together. Actually, yeah, what we got? Nevin Lucanus, Harding and Tosh, me and Balara. Does that mean Emmerich and Davron are going to get together? Now that would be a strange couple. Right. What else we got? What's this? I'll check on the Griffins with Davron. That should finish up his thingy, I think. God, we're already missing 3 chests throughout the whole thingy now. I wonder where they are. One in Docktown. 2 in Treviso. A bit weird, really. You think the coast would have been the last one because that's one of the last places you unlock. Anyway, yeah, let's go do the check on the Griffins. See how Hassan's family are getting on.
Antoine, how's the training going?
Bien. One moment. Darkspawn have been spotted. The villagers are in trouble. Rally to your positions. Go! Go!
Maybe try asking them nicely?
If only I spoke Griffin.
It's mostly just a lot of squawking. Unless you've got some gingerwort tea.
What's that?
Nothing you need to worry about. What's the matter, Antoine? A bird getting the best of you?
Yes, well, the problem is they aren't stupid. They can't see it's not real. They're clever.
And bored. So you mix it up.
Yes. Yes. But how?
Well...
Smear someone in Darkspawn guts and get him to chase them.
Wait. What's happening?
Look! It's Darkspawn! Get it!
No.
That did it.
No wonder you wanted me to come along. That nice. Oh, for fuck's sake. Tosh wants to speak now. I'm surprised Davron didn't want to talk actually after that, but... obviously not.
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Balara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Sounds fun. I'm in.
Take Harding with you on a double date. Alright. I bet that's that Hall of Valor, isn't it? Or wherever this way, we'll clear up stuff on the left side of the map. Oh, they wants to revisit thingy. Yeah, why the fuck not? A lot of these just go to places and chat and... That Titan head?
Veilguard should be around here somewhere.
I hope he's fully recovered from being trapped in the rock.
I hope so too, but the Kalsharak dwarves are tough. I'd like to see Kalsharak. Do you think Veilguard would take me? Should I ask him? Would that be rude?
Only if you ask rudely.
They're wary of outsiders, but I could learn so much about the dwarves, about myself. Maybe once things have settled down a bit.
I was up to my knees. For poor Harden, she's probably going to drown in the bloody snow. She's only a dwarf.
Got it.
See if there's anything worth picking up. At this point in the game, don't really need to bother picking up all this stuff, to be honest, because I'm not really going to need it. I think I've got most of my gear fully upgraded now.
Veilguard told
Just
me
a
about
force
this
to have
place.
it.
The mountain is rich with lyrium, and the dwarves built this outpost to trade with Tevinter. As long as a dwarf stayed within the fort's walls, it would be as though they hadn't left the stone. They could keep their caste, name, and status.
Right. Traditional dwarves are particular about avoiding the surface.
The Kalsharak don't care about those rules, but Orzammar does.
Isn't he, or does it feel different now?
You're right. Something's different.
Yeah,
Maybe
fucking
it's
cold.
because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.
I'll just move this rock out of our way.
Good idea.
Of course.
Is this entire mountain a Titan?
It's been still for so long. I can't tell where it begins and ends. It's big, though. They all were.
That looks like a head to me. Oh, there's a hand there. Another hand. Can't see his feet though. Mind you, if that's his chest, his feet could be underneath the mountain actually.
Those rocks I can move were all parts of the Titans once. Once I knew, I couldn't forget it. Now I sense them all the time, whether they're dead or just sleeping. The story of their fall is the story of our birth. It's why we don't dream, why we're resistant to lyrium, and the reason we feel the earth in our guts.
I see.
Leave it to me.
Thank you. You're too kind.
We sold lyrium to the Tevinter Imperium. Titan blood, our blood, traded for gold. So they could use it for magic. The elves stole lyrium from the Titans to make themselves bodies. And eons later, we gave it to a new generation of mages. All on our own. It's sad, isn't it?
Sure.
They mined lyrium here too. Isn't that a little ghoulish? Lyrium is the blood of our ancestors. Maybe ancestors isn't the right word. We were part of them. We were them. I don't know the right word.
You like gremlins. The Titan got wet and you jumped off their back.
Darkspawn around the deep roads on the way here.
Lace Harding's shade kept them away for a time.
So they'll be back, you think?
Oh, there he is.
It is hard to say.
Stalguard.
They seem different now, but there will always be patrol. Ah, good. We are all here. I wanted you to meet my sister, Dura. She is a steward of Kal Sharok's memories, a historian.
We have heard of your gifts. We wanted to meet you, to learn from you.
From me?
About the Titans, about our past.
You came here to meet me, to talk to me?
Hey, I'd want to meet you too if I heard all the stories.
I've learned so much, but I know there's still more to discover. I could tell you what I've learned, but maybe it's better if I show you. Hear the song of the stone. You children of Titans.
This is the eternal hymn.
The prayer and the proclamation.
Isa Tunal.
I felt it. I felt the Titans.
I opened my heart to all of you, but I could hold it only for a moment.
But there was an eternity in that moment. Thank you.
No. Thank you. Being here with you, with all of you, I finally understand. We will carry the Titans in our hearts, but it is no longer their time. It is ours.
Must be getting towards the end of the game now, I think, because we seem to be clearing up with the old trophies. Everything we do, we get a trophy for it. I suppose if you're playing as a dwarf character, I suppose you get to experience that bit as well, I suppose, at the end. Right. Anyone else wants to chat? No, fucking hell, that is a surprise. Right, what have we got next? Got major stuff to do in Docktown. Hall of Valor one, chances are that is going to be just like chat basically. Gosh. She shouldn't say Balara, didn't she? So we'll take them anyway. Is there a beacon of fast travel too to save us running all the way there? Yeah. Save us a bit of time.
Rescued some Dalish from being Archdemon breakfast, didn't you? Wish I could have seen the look on Elganan's face.
What happened to you lot? I was hoping that was going to be a shortcut, but it wasn't actually. Anything good for sale?
We've got the best gear for your beast fights.
Cool. Don't really suit my playstyle, to be honest. Oh, we'll buy that because I'll upgrade Tasha's trinket. Ain't really interested in anything else.
Fight.
So, Tarsh pries the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Oh, my.
What kind of statue was this?
Big snake.
Like, the size of a horse?
30 feet tall. Had the size of a wagon.
How'd you get up there?
They carved the scales. Made okay handholds.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tarsh whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tarsh is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it, sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barb.
Oh. Okay.
A barb?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a Barv. Oh, there we go.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a barb, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay. Yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a barb puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tarsh's back.
Oh, Tarsh isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours. Huh. Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
That's a nice rule. We could try it on our team.
At least you'd get a workout.
Ouch.
I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the, Lords.
Oh. Thanks.
Anyway, where was I? So, there Tarsh is, thigh-deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand. I yelled that we'll get them out of there, and Tarsh just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have...
Hey, who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well... I don't know what.
It's fine.
No! They're your favorite.
Lara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right. I'm pulling a barb. 1, 2, 3.
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
This is one of the worst things of this, where you just sort of nipping from place to place, just doing these odd little things, and then you have to go somewhere else. What else we got? Arlington Forest. Caribbean Coast. We'll leave Traviso for the last place we go to. because there's only the story happening there, whereas Dogtown we've got loads going on. I'll go to the coast. I don't know what one this is. There must be something for Tosh. We should still have the members we picked last time, so we might as well just keep Tosh and Balara. Don't know, always looking for other things to do because we've got 100% here anyway. Sure, I can hear people fighting then.
Give him your best.
Yeah. Sounds like mercenaries and Anton fighting it out. Nice outfit, I've got to say. It's very nice and colourful.
Avatosh, the air has been running from the storm all afternoon. You came just in time for it. There are others here as well, up the beach.
Yeah, it's okay. We came to meet them.
Riveni with one of their seers. They asked how I was. They asked if I would like to come with them and teach about the weather.
What did you mean the air is running away from the storm?
We think of air as being nothing. But if you have felt a driving wind, you know it has weight. On a calm, sunny day, the air rests on you like a warm, thick blanket. When a storm is coming, the air pushes on you less. We say that it is afraid, running from the storm.
You can feel the difference in the air.
Some of us use tools to measure it. Some of us can feel it in old aches, or the way your body knows the sun is rising.
Do you want to take them up on their offer?
I did not want to be around people after I fled the Anton. I did not know the world outside the Qun. But the Riveni have been kind. It will not be the same, but I think it will be all right. And I think staying here would make me sad, now that Shathan is gone.
Yeah.
Your mother's horn. You wear it as jewelry, like the Riveni do.
Yeah. Riveni wear their stories.
She would like it.
She'd be so pissed.
She would. But she would be proud of you.
Hey, before we go, I brought food. It's probably not as good as she makes it.
Thank you, Avatosh. I will eat the fruit. Be safe. Do not stay out too long in the storm.
Right. Let's go see what the damn tablet says.
You all right?
Just ready to get it over with. The seer said she had to give the translation in person.
That's a little odd.
Yep. Come on.
Did the seer at least give you a hint of what the tablet said?
Nope.
And she wouldn't say why we had to meet in person instead of just sending a
Sorry. No food today. Next time.
Probably get all soggy anyway.
This is good. Simple.
Wet.
You're the one who keeps throwing rocks. Come on. No sense putting it off.
That your seer?
Nobody else around here dumb enough to wait in the rain?
True. Because it could be an ambush.
Ciao to Shathan.
You come with questions and dragon blood in your veins.
Rowan, didn't realize it was gonna be you. So, you can read the tablet?
In my dreams, I found a spirit that knows the old language. The spirit respects the Qun, because this tablet is important to Qunari history. It is willing to help.
Karash said that you offered to take him along. He'll be all right?
Karash saw many things that no one should have to see. We could help him grow to become whole again.
And he'll teach your sailors to predict storms.
Do you truly think Ravane, a country full of sailors, has none who understands the weather?
Then why?
He follows the Qun. People who follow the Qun need to feel useful.
You are your mother's child.
The spirit respects the Qun. How does that work?
Spirits watch our world from the Fade. Some watch Tevinter, others Ravane, and others Parvalen. What spirits watch, they reflect. Those who watch Qunari grow to respect the Qun.
But Qunari are afraid of spirits.
It is complicated. In Ravane, we allow spirits to possess us. Under the Qun, such a thing is forbidden. This spirit respects the Qun, so it will not possess me fully. It will speak to me, but not through me.
That's a fine line to walk.
Yes, it is.
Rowan, you know us. We could have met at the hilt or by the Alluvion. Why do this here?
The spirit has watched Tosh. It knows that this is where they come for matters of the soul.
What do you mean? This is just where I come to feed birds and practice fire breathing.
And why do you come here specifically for that?
I don't know. I like to listen to the waves crash. It's noisy, but also not. Makes it easier to think.
That is why we are here.
We are grateful for your help, and for the spirits.
The spirit has watched the Qunari for many ages. It knows the old tongue. It will give you what you seek. You brought the tablet?
I thought you already had a copy.
We destroyed it.
Why?
The spirit says that the words held therein must never be written. Only words of fire may carry the message safely.
But why?
Bring your fire to the tablet, Tosh. We will show you. By dragon flame come these words. Trust no tale not hidden by the fire. When the great foe struck, we embraced the blood of dragons. Champions blessed with fire protected us and saw the unseen. We escaped to distant shores, but found no peace. Disease will lay us low. If more of us flee across the ocean, it means our people failed. Prepare then for the devouring storm.
What does all that Vashadan mean?
It means, cousin, that the power you wield is no accident. It means our people fought against an ancient enemy. And it means the Qunari fled that same enemy to come here.
But what does that mean now?
Only the spirits can say.
Whatever else the tablet says, it means that the ancient Qunari thought people like you were important, Tosh.
So this is what my mother died to give me. More work? This is Vashadan.
Sorry, Rowan. They're taking this hard.
As a seer, I am a vessel through which spirits share their wisdom. That wisdom is not always a comfort. Please go to them, Rook. They need your voice more than mine right now.
All right, where'd they go?
Please go to them, Rook. They need your voice more than mine right now.
Oh, Tosh. Found him.
Yeah.
After all this, if I break my neck climbing up here in the rain, Harding, you owe me for this.
Maybe it's the rain that's made the board slippery. Or maybe in person it's just a fucking dick stick. What you doing?
Hey, Tosh.
All that work. All the ancient Kunari crap that she died for. And what's the secret? More work? More responsibility? She can't just leave me with this. She can't just... leave me.
What would she say if she were here right now?
Complaining will not solve the problem. Have I taught you so poorly that you cannot deal with this yourself?
Ah, Shathan.
I miss her.
But you can do this.
Yeah. I can. The Kunari thought I was a mistake. The Dragon King thought I was a weapon. Shathan was the only one who believed in me. How did they forget everything the tablets said? How did they lose so much?
How long have the Kunari been at war with Tevinter? 300 and something years?
Around that?
You fight a war for 300 and something years. All your other problems have to sit and wait. The first bit of the tablet. Don't trust anything except what's written in the fire. Stories change. Eventually people forget what they used to mean. Your mother knew that. The Kunari have forgotten so much. They won't be ready for whatever's next, whether it's the Devouring Storm or something else.
But Ravain will. We've got a lot of Kunari who don't follow the Qun. And we can get more.
From where?
From the Antam. They already broke away from the Qun. They respect strength. Maybe we can kill the bad ones, and bring the rest in. Show them how to live outside the Qun. Like my mother did. I can do that for you. Tom.
So, fire breathers were created basically to fight something. But nobody knows what. Or no one remembers what. So you can guarantee that's going to come and bite you in the ass. Probably not in this game, but that could be something that happens in the future one. If they make any more. Let's go to Arlington next, because then I think the only other place to go after that is Docktown and Treviso. I'll say we'll leave Treviso till last. Don't really know what we've got to do in Arlington. Actually, I think it's something with Balara, actually. I think a funeral or something like that, I think, for her brother.
We need that report Ireland was asking about.
You get any
Look,
new...
you got anything good for
If you're in the
sale?
market for instruments of dismemberment, just so happens I can help.
Why, thank you. Don't really need these anymore because we've got full caretaker thing now anyway.
Send your friends my way. Tell them Amelia will set them up.
Sure I will. Where? Aha. Now, this is a fast travel for an expert. Might as well take the two we've got with us, because one of them's Balara already.
We offer this form to the sky, the sea, and the earth. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
No one should have to deal with this sort of thing alone.
I guess I'm still not used to it. Having someone in my life like you, it's nice. Especially now, it doesn't make it hurt less, but it makes me feel like I can deal with the hurt. You know? Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's been this way for centuries. It's part of who the Dalish are. Maybe the archive could have told me why before I freed it, but it's what I know and what I want.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier. Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess.
That helps fucking narrow it down.
I wonder what we lost.
What won't you give me directions somewhere?
I mean.
Besides an opportunity to be called witless fool a dozen times a day?
Definitely not gonna miss that.
Bellara.
Hello.
Hey, Irilyn.
Look, if you need to talk, let me know. It's great to see how happy Rook makes you. Just, you know, if you need another friend, I'm here. Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
Third, we give to the sky, to share your story with the sun and moon. Feels a little weird saying that one with everything we know now. It's not the ancient elf's fault that Elgernon is, well, what he is. Did I make the right choice? Freeing the archive? Losing that piece of who we were?
Not every question has a good answer, but who you are is just as important as who you were.
Syrian didn't want our people to be defined by our struggle. He wanted to go back to who we were, before. He said that's when we were ourselves all the way through. But that struggle, it happened. It changed us into who we are now. Just wish it were easier to know. Okay. Next brazier.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can see us needing
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier. What they did, the Evaneris, to us, I can never forget. Nev, what are you doing here?
I was about to say that,
Well,
actually.
you know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
A third we give to the sea, to share your story with the heart of the world. We always talked about visiting other lands. Syrian and me, I mean. Maybe the Evanurus did just that. Conquered other people. Shattered them like they did the Doors. What would the world look like if they'd left it alone?
The past isn't just one thing. It's all the little choices and events that add up.
Who knows what choices we would have made? If they would have been better or worse. But I keep thinking the Elven were the first people the Evanurus enslaved. They broke us and kept us broken. We survived in spite of them, not because of them. But it's still hard knowing what I know. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, one more brazier to go. I'd always get the words wrong. In the rituals, I mean. Syrian would laugh at me. Well, not in a mean way, and he'd help me. It meant a lot.
I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
Oh, there's a chest nearby somewhere. I don't know if there's a way down there, but don't look like you can jump over this. Maybe it's up for the next bit and around the corner or something. Like up there somewhere. So we've got to do this before we can move on. Look.
And a third returns to the soil, to blossom once again into life. And that's it. A Dalish funeral, or one version, at least. It hasn't changed much in centuries, from and to the earth.
I think Syrian would have appreciated it. There's a good reason it stayed constant for so long. Rituals help.
You know, I thought I'd be sadder, but I'm okay, mostly. It hurts, but a little bit less every day. Freeing the archive, was it the right choice? Does it mean Syrian died for nothing?
Well, you sent Anaris back to whatever nightmare he came from. That's not nothing.
That's a really good point. He wanted to reclaim our past, find the truth of who we were. He never got that, never found out what he wanted. But he did the right thing. And I got to say goodbye. That's worth something, right? Now I have to live my life. For him, for me, and for our people.
That's all any of us can do. Just keep living and putting one foot in front of the other.
It's just hard. Sometimes. Harder than it should be.
True shit.
We'll figure out who we were, who we are, and we'll do it the right way. It's time we let the ghosts of the past rest. I hope you've found peace, and that we'll meet again. Goodbye, Syrian. I love you.
Well, we never got a chance to go to the doors. Maybe I should have gone up there before we did the last fire. I was expecting to have to do that before then she'd take you up the staircase.
Hey.
Yeah, can't get back again.
You okay?
Oh well.
You look
Don't
sad.
count for any like pickups anyway. It's
sorry.
probably just been
I was thinking about my brother.
a random item to
Sometimes I see stuff that reminds me of my
Pick up.
mother.
What do you do? When it hits you, I mean.
let them finish their conversation before we fast travel
I don't
out of here.
know. I ask someone how they're doing. Then I'm thinking about them and not me.
Oh. I'm sorry, Tosh.
Nah. It's a good hurt. Mostly.
Right. Yep, I think we've only got Docktown left and Treviso. So we've got 4 different things to do here. Well, we're in Docktown, so we'll take Nev. And we'll take a boyfriend. Right, what have we got? That's the story mission has got to be in it. Dunno. Or is it? Nev. Oh no, that's the story mission. Ah, okay. What's that one? Find the haunting. Oh, fucking hell. Right, well, we'll do that one. What's going on with this? For some reason my fan keeps fucking changing the speed even though I'm not telling it to.
Risen Elven Guards, Darkspawn.
Hello.
You spend far too much time here, Dorian.
This is where all my favorite people are. Besides, I have news. And every messenger bird I've met is dreadful at nuance.
Magister Parvus, it's good to see you again.
At least someone appreciates my presence.
You're our eyes in the Magisterium. If someone spots you here...
Yes, I know. Can't be spotted with the Shadow Dragons. You worry too much, May.
Well, what do you have for us?
The cult lost people in Arlethan, and leadership has fallen to Knight Commander Lenos. He aims to bring the city to its knees.
But Minrathous is already falling apart.
I know. While the Varantis' attack on the city could have been much worse, the people's fear in the aftermath is palpable.
And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon steps up.
And no one has?
No one dares. Not with the Venatori circling like vultures. The risen gods are preparing for something big. And for that, they need fear. Chaos.
Preparing for something big. I don't like the sound of that. We barely got out of Weishaupt alive, and we needed Solas's help in Arlethan.
And that's why we need to know what the Venatori are preparing for. Lenos is the key to all of it. First, we stop what he's planning for Minrathous.
And then we find out what the gods are preparing for.
Let's hope it stays that simple. One of Lenos' Venatori associates is often at the Cobbled Swan. Let's see what we can get from him.
We? Dorian, you can't be going yourself.
It's the Swan. Everyone goes to the Swan.
I'll head out right now.
Yes, let's. Fucking party down here.
How well do you know Maevaris?
By reputation, she's been a prominent politician for a long time, and a hero to boot. We don't work together much, but from what I've seen, she's earned the good name.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long. There's Dorian.
Yeah, let's focus on one job at a time.
There's Lenos's associate. According to the shadows watching him, he's nervous and doesn't talk much, but does odd jobs for coin. Interesting, yes? I'll draw him off, you check his belongings, see if you can discover any clues about Lenos's plan.
Mostly gone. Warm. I don't even know what this is. Ale? Looks like he's been nursing it a while. Half-eaten stale bread, water flask, muddy socks, and this map. Minratha's targets. That doesn't sound good. The bedroll. It's definitely seen better days. And it's damp. Sleeping out in the rain. This all sounds like trouble.
What are you poking about in there
Dorian
for?
will want to know.
The others are bartenders.
Hey, I didn't see you rifling through customers' belongings,
I
did
don't
I?
serve drinks.
This customer might be
build
associated with Venatori.
libations. Let
Be
me know if you
careful.
want anything.
If he's Venatori, he's not like any I've encountered. He comes in when we open, orders one drink, and sits in the corner all day. Then he leaves when we close.
What would you like?
I don't know. Just have a look what you're selling. We'll buy anything that gives us a boost.
Very good.
Fuck up, okay. I was going to change the cast because there was a mention of Darkspawn in the thingy, which would mean that I could have done with
Lenos
Avron or
intends to destroy
Tarsha's
the city with
fire
blight and
abilities.
darkspawn.
Cuffs.
But then if we come
Nothing
across
like an attack to
Venatori,
cause
they're
chaos in a
resistant to
city.
fire, so...
You should head there immediately.
All right, let's go.
At least I've got my own fire abilities, so...
There's a problem.
Oh, we're right above Venatori anyway.
is open.
Yes, I see.
Got you covered.
Oh, get me dagger out since I think we're dealing with Venatori at the moment. There's one of them construct things down there and all. I see you, you bastard. Let's see, well, chuck some lightning on his ass.
Take this shot.
He went down like a sack of shit. Don't think I need. Oh, I do need some ultimate charge. Surprised at that. I thought it'd been a good place for them to hide something. Obviously not. Shouldn't need any health at the moment.
Something tore through these gates. Something. Watch
Yeah,
out.
something like that.
I bet this dark spawn was what tore through the gates.
Nice move, bro.
Thank you. Right, let's check up here before we go in next. That's probably the way we've got to go, where the baddie was. Oh, an upgrade for one of my rings I'm using. Nice.
We've got company.
Dark spawn.
Company, get ready.
That's what they're using ability of the councils to get them down there and tie up the bodies in melee. Or at least some of them.
That did it. We can get through now.
Think there's enough of them? Got up the range. Watch it. Snipers.
No, I'm trying to hit the fucking long range one, thank you. Oh, come on. Stop fucking tap dancing.
Everything's crumbling down here. Might be tricky to get out.
At least a dozen people have been lost trying to map this place. Thought I'd mention that.
Gotta mention that before we fucking come down here, can you?
No good. There must be another one.
Find the blight boils. We need to clear the way and keep pushing.
You got it.
We got it. Way should be clear.
Oh, I didn't need to try to do the whole jump anyway.
Shadow! Dragons? How did you find this place? Venatori, to me!
What are you doing?
Do you think you've won? Do you think you can stop the Venatori?
Fucking stupid fucking thing. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, because I couldn't fucking see anything.
The Shadow Dragons have brought nothing but chaos to the city.
At least we're not trying to blight it.
Fucking assholes.
You remain standing. It is an affront to Tevinter.
We are Tevinter. That's one less corrupt Templarian than Rathus.
Oh, bloody stupid.
Let's look around.
So
See
focused
what
on
we find.
him, I don't think they took into account the fact that he can fucking attack you. And then the camera's locked at him, you can't bloody see him do anything.
Lived in the bowels of the city.
Sitting in the sewer and consumed with lust for a noble woman he couldn't have.
You know the story.
We have the same one in Mimrathus.
I haven't read anything yet, just in case it chucks us out of the fucking area. We've got to pick up everything we can first. Looks like there's quite a few things to read actually.
These star charts predict an eclipse to make magic stronger. Lanos' documents. They detail the Venatori's long-term plans and what they want to do to Tevinter. The Risen God's ritual. That's what the gods in the Venatori are preparing for.
Ritual magic, empowered by an eclipse.
All this. The ritual, the eclipse, and the Venatori plans. We have to bring this to the Shadow Dragons immediately.
We need to tell the Shadow Dragons what we found.
That we do.
Evil old gods, rituals, waiting for the stars. It's about as Tevinter as blood magic and hubris. Learning about the gods' plans is wonderful, of course. But the lists of magisters you got your hands on, now there's the real gold.
You've looked at it already. Of course you have.
Information on their backers, the ties to illegal slavery. Don't you see what this means? This is power, May. Imagine becoming Archon and using this against those who've been hurting the people for years.
You on the throne, Dorian.
Tell me that wouldn't be a splendid way to bring about real change.
The Shadow Dragons have heard that before. After Corypheus, with Lucerni, we expose corruption and stop slavers, but nothing really changes. What makes you think it'll be different this time?
Surely you're not suggesting we give up entirely. After all, you're still here. The rot in Tevinter is buried deep. We've been digging it out bit by bit, only for it to grow back. But what you've given us allows us to strike at the heart.
So the rot has no chance to return. But how would you use this information exactly?
Dorian wants to use it to crush our enemies by whatever means necessary. I prefer to use it to rally the people. I say we make the information known. Allow the people to see the real justice served. Prove that from now on, we work for them.
We tried that already. Or have you forgotten the Lucerni? I no longer trust that political machine will work in our favor. No. We must get at the root of the problem before they can react. A more forceful approach. Destroy them and their networks utterly.
Swords and spies and blackmail? The devious means you learned in the South? If we go outside the system, we invite everyone else to do the same. No, we have to do this in the open. Show the people of Tevinter that we're here for them.
Pick one side.
We're Shadow Dragons. It's right there in the name. You supported this because you knew the system didn't work for the people.
The point was to work in the shadows until we could work in the light. And Rook has brought us what we need.
May, the Imperium's politics burned you once and you still...
Enough. We're not the only ones who have a stake in this. Rook, we're talking about your city. Your Tevinter too. Which strategy do you prefer?
What sort of change are you trying to achieve?
For a start, slavery. Abhorrent. It needs to go no more.
And Tevinter has been ruled by the Altus Mages for all of its history. That must change. The Zoparati, non-mages, deserve a say in their own governance.
And all that's just the beginning of what will undoubtedly be a long journey.
Shouldn't you be on the same side?
We are on the same side. We both know what Tevinter needs. How best to get it, that's the question.
If we went with Dorian's plan, I'd support it fully. But we won't, because he'll come around and realize that I'm right.
And I'd absolutely back you up on that, if you were right, which you aren't.
We'll see.
Will we?
Nevaris, you really believe making this evidence public will work?
Dorian wants to work behind the scenes, but once again, it's the Magisters and Highbloods pulling the Imperium's strings. That doesn't inspire. It's a tactic used by our enemies. We need to show Tevinter that we can be different.
Unless they find some way to bury it? Or leverage their wealth, power, and status as they often have before?
Politics is a long game. If we use force against our enemies, our allies will remember it.
Dorian, are you really suggesting violent revolution?
Not necessarily. Sometimes a mere threat of violence is sufficient.
He learned that from his friends in the South. I hear Ferelden settled a succession crisis with a duel.
It worked. Astoundingly.
We're not Ferelden.
I'm merely saying we need to consider bold and creative methods of achieving our ends. The game is rigged. Why play by rules crooked magisters already exploit? Clear the board and start over. If they're gone, we can fill the magisterium with those who respect the office. Then we'll actually see progress.
You want me to choose who will be Archon? Sure, I'm a Shadow Dragon, but there are so many others here.
Then talk to them. Ask what they think. Asher and Tarquin, Nev, Gallus, they're all a part of this, just as you are. We should all be comfortable with whatever course we take.
Alright, I'll go do that.
You're going to get one side with both of them, aren't there? And then someone else who's going to be in the middle, and then it will all come down to decide and vote, pretty much.
Grand news about Lenos. One less crooked Templar in town.
The city will be better off with him gone.
We can hope.
Lenos made my life miserable. Rana's too.
I hear he started out different. Maybe he once cared about something other than gold. But I didn't know that, Lenos. And I'm not gonna mourn the one I did. Still, I'll thank the bastard for writing everything down. And delivering it to us all neat.
Dorian and Maevaris still have to decide what to do with everything we got from Lenos.
They both make good points. I just want what's best for our city and its people.
I suspect this decision will determine Tevinter's path for years to come.
Then Dorian's way is my choice. He knows you don't stop to talk when you find a hole in the enemy's defenses.
Dorian is a brash rebel.
And Maevaris too much of a romantic.
I think the people will appreciate Maevaris returning as the leader they've always wanted to see.
No. They'll appreciate their lives actually changing for the better.
What do you think might happen, depending on who leads?
With May, she gets power back again. Gets one more shot at changing Tevinter from the top down. Worst that could happen is nothing. But that's what you risk when all you rely on is hope. But with Dorian...
We could get chaos, strife. Things might get harder before they get easier. If they get easier.
I'll take my chances.
And whoever leads will have the Shadow Dragon's support, right?
Count on it.
We'll keep fighting. For Dorian. Or for Maevaris.
What else is there to do in this town, anyway? It rains all the damn time.
So yeah, we've got one vote for each.
So, what do you think?
Lenos is gone. We got information about the Venatori's plans, the god's ritual. I'd call that a good day.
I meant about Maevaris and Dorian. We all want change. Who will be more effective in getting it?
Oh, that. You're dragging me into it?
It's as much your city as it is mine.
Maevaris Talani has been in this game for decades. She's dedicated and ruthless when she needs to be. Dorian Parvis is a wild card. Flashy and inventive, he'll keep his enemies on their toes. But damn it, there's no right answer. They both play the game well, and Tevinter's ready for change. But the best way to get it, who can make it happen, I wish I knew.
So if we'd have done her story things, maybe she'd have had a answer for us. I'm gonna go with
a full quarter of the
Maevaris, though, I think.
Magisterium supporting a cult, bending the knee to these risen old gods just for a taste of more power. Can they not see they're only tools for the gods, so they can destroy the world?
Demanding intelligence, rationality, and self-awareness from our peers. You ask too much, Maevaris.
Look at me, such a fool.
Ah, it's Rook. You spoke with the others.
What do you think? Who should be leading the charge from here on?
What happens after it's decided who'll lead?
Well, Lenos is gone, the cult's numbers are down, and they're scrambling to prepare for the god's ritual. They'll be distracted. It's a perfect opportunity to get our preparations in order.
All plans contingent on surviving the current disaster, of course.
I hope this signals the start of the change we've worked toward.
The start of the change, as you say. Things won't be different overnight.
But we'll keep fighting, because we have to, because there's no other way.
And with you and everyone here, we'll get there. We'll win. Keep believing, Rook.
May Varys should lead.
I will not squander the opportunity. That is my promise to you all.
And May will have my full support, of course, for when enemies get in our way.
They will. It is to Winter, after all.
The risen gods are still causing chaos. The people will need your voice to keep them fighting.
Oh, they will fight. This city has strength enough to stand against any so-called gods. We will win the day, and after that, we will win a brighter to Winter for all of us.
Finally took down the
So we'll go to the shop down there and see if I've got full rep with them yet. If not, I can sell some stuff to get it up.
Of course.
I heard about the warehouse. Darkspawn, huh? Those damned Venatori.
Excellent. No, I still haven't got max though. Might doing some jobs here might increase our rep anyway. Usually does.
Come back anytime.
I'm sure I will. Right, so I thought job. I'll go do the one over here now, because I think when we're done the Nev one down in the bar, you'll end up starting there, and I can do the next one straight away afterwards. So. If I go there, hopefully I can climb up that bit and go up there. Still missing a chest here somewhere and all. Makes me wonder if it's going to be like the one in Arlington where something's been added to the game that wasn't there before. Okay, could have just gone down the steps really, couldn't you, mate?
Is that a candle hop? It must be the haunting.
Fucking hell. Vulnerable to ice. Okay. Go for an apply, go for that. I'll go for that.
They're all yours.
Fuck you.
That thing would give me nightmares if I slept at night.
Candlehop enchantments give them the lay of the city. If the spirit picked those up, made it easy to skulk around.
I see. Well. What's that there? An entrance. An entrance to what exactly? Turn the Aquapolis to go tell Thingy about Thingy. Just just want to check what that entrance thing is before we go do Nev's little job. Huh. Huh. You're all doing here. I don't think we need to fight them baddies near me, because I don't look like there's much over there. To be honest though, actually, I'm surprised there isn't any chests in this big bit. Maybe we'll quickly go and jump over and have a look.
Got it. Now's your chance. Whoa, look at that. Nice work.
Thank you. I think I had to go in there once for a mission. I remember going down there because I had to open a gate that I couldn't get to until I had a particular person.
We have company.
Yeah, we have it, don't we? Dragged me aim over on the left for, there's fucking nothing there. Fucking hell, you need to cock that up, don't you? Doesn't seem to be a great deal around here, really. This is where we were earlier on, that where we knocked out that wall. I'll just jump down the fucking hole and stop being a spanner. That just leads me down to the lift anyway. Don't know if there's anything down there anymore anyway. We'll go have a quick look, so we can fast travel out of there anyway, so. I remember having to come down here for something once. Can't remember what it was now though. It doesn't look like it's fuck all down there. Right, yeah, let's go to the beacon.
Have you heard about these shadow dragons? They worry me. It's like the Venatari all over again.
They took down that wall. Can love conquer a curse? The last chapter of 2 halves.
Alright. Oh, this one, is it? Okay, so caught up against Veilguard. Let's take. I'll take Nev anyway. Take Balara. Don't seem to have really done a lot with her lately.
So, what's the story?
If Rana was right, Alia's in Sanctum Lucican. We've chased the leads. This is it. We find the Sanctum, Alia's blood magic ritual site, and Docktown's missing people.
Some news between friends. Venatori got Damas. The boss is dead.
What? Who's running the threads?
They'll follow last orders for a bit, then someone grabs control or we fall apart. Time's running out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Alec, the threads used some of the catacombs for smuggling.
The cult pushed us out across the city, but I still know the ways in. What's the favor?
Nev, Rook, you have news. I wasn't sure you'd tell me.
I said I would.
No, I asked you to, and never mind.
Rana is going to be fine.
All right. What did you find?
Sanctum Lucican is underground, in a lost stretch of catacombs near the Thread Market.
Good. I can help.
I told you what I found. I owed you that. We hand Alia to your latest boss, and how long does she stay caught?
My boss doesn't know I'm here. I'll go around him and get a writ. We'll hand Alia to the cleanest Justicar in the city.
You'll lose your job for that.
I'll live. And Docktown will see people stand up for it.
How many Venatori are we
Alia's never short on zealots.
You're up for a fight, right?
The people Alia took, are we sure they're...
Alive? If she needs blood for the ritual, she'll want it fresh. If she wants puppets, she needs them alive.
And if you're wrong?
We give people closure.
When will Alia start the ritual? How do we know she hasn't already?
We don't. But I know her. If she was done, she'd have made her next move. A complex ritual takes resources, supplies. Alia's war with the Thread slowed her down, but time's short.
Tick-tock.
All right, let's go.
Now? I need time to...
Give Alia time to know we're moving, and we're dead. The job's simple. We enter the Sanctum, get to the ritual site, and hit Alia by surprise.
Can you get in without the cult noticing?
If we can get into the catacombs, we can get in.
Just hold Alia. I'll catch up.
Alone? You'll get yourself killed. I'll send someone for you.
I'll set a man at the market to get you inside. Just make the cult bleed.
All right, let's get to the Thread Market.
I suppose they don't just take us straight there. Makes you wonder if something's going to happen on the way.
It was Venatori. They painted it won't happen.
Just wonder what that glow sort of buzzing sound was.
What am I supposed to do? Really?
I hate to ask, but how many people has Alia taken?
That I know for sure, too many.
Someone.
that a body?
Guess that's the bloke that thing you placed here.
What's this? He's got something on him.
Alex, man. The Venatori got him first. He was watching Venatori movement, spying on the entrance to Sanctum Lusican. We need to get in there.
Power from a crystal on the other side.
I've got another way in. Follow me.
No fuck for that. Oh, you're not going to make us go through the tunnels, are you?
We get one shot at Aelia. Just one.
No.
We're ready for it.
You alright? Yes, sorry. Haven't really been sleeping.
Everyone here seems scared.
Can't blame them.
Are you
But
doing?
we're here to help.
Only counts if we're not too late. We're almost there.
You have a back way into the thread market.
A little something I uncovered. Don't tell Alec. Leave the entrance to me.
I'm guessing it isn't simple.
There's a trick to the enchantment. Just need to untangle it.
All right, we're in.
Let's move.
What's this place? I remember seeing this place before and knew that must be linked to a job.
Venatori guards. If they report back to Aelia, it's over.
Can't do any detonations with you, lot, can we? That's a bit of a ship. Alright then, well, whack him with everything you've got.
Done.
Come again.
And why did you fucking hit the wall then?
Take that. Not even yours.
You got it. Okay, so what now?
The note on the dead man. It mentioned a warehouse.
There's a door somewhere I went before that was locked, so I couldn't get in. Yeah, this one, which is now open.
Let's look around.
Where the fuck are we? I was hoping the flame from his staff might light the room up a bit, but it didn't work.
Place is a mess, but look what stands out.
The statue. Oh, I've read about this kind of thing in the serials.
It's our way in. Once we're over there.
fuck did that do? Ah.
We're through. Sanctum should be ahead.
You see?
Are the catacombs under the sea?
In places, they used to run to every island Minrath has claimed. Some flooded ages ago, or they've been cut off.
Yeah, but not all of them.
I sort of gathered that, unless the baddies have got fucking snorkels.
More of Alia's Venatori.
We're in the right place.
Range!
Rook it. That one. Got things ready.
That's gotta hurt.
Come on, we need to get inside.
Yeah, I don't know how I get to that. Okay, ain't like I can drop off the zip line. I just tried that. Seriously doubt I can make that fucking jump, to be honest. How else do we go over there? Can't get above us, so I can't walk along the bridge and fall off the side. Doubt I can jump from the other side. God, this is a ladder somewhere. Where's this ladder? Inside there. Actually on the main map. Yeah. Maybe you have to come back here after the mission maybe to get that. There isn't actually like a proper crate that counts on the list of stuff, so doesn't matter if we do miss it. But I can't think of any other way of getting to it other than getting on that ladder, which you can't do. Like I said, I doubt you can jump from here. So we'll have to leave that for now.
Can't get through here.
Alec will have a back way in, but we need something here, now. We're close,
Nev?
I'm fine. This is it. Sanctum Lucican, the god of night keeping people in the dark. Isn't that perfect? I can feel blood magic here. Alia's getting stronger. And her ritual. I've got a sick feeling it's going to work.
That was the last one we needed. It's not telling us now, is it? How many we've got? Maybe them ones don't count in there, I don't know.
Let her win.
Cross all your fingers.
Funny, you opened the blue barrier. How the fuck did you lot do that?
We've got company.
The time has come. It begins now.
The glory of the Vintas reborn!
That's got it.
They said the time has come. Alia's getting started.
If we're lucky, she's distracted. But we need to keep moving.
So the blood ritual Alia's doing, she says it's from the Risen God, meaning Elganon.
She'd bargain with anyone if he gave her the power, and the city she's after. The fact that he doubled as Tevinter's god of night must have made the whole deal sweeter.
Okay, so we've got to go up and around to get up there. Just thought I'd quickly nip back to make sure there wasn't a ladder or something stupid we can knock down. We haven't found one of them for ages, but you do get them every now and again.
What happened here?
A warm-up for the ritual.
Demons.
Holy shit! Oh god. Let me get him. Whack him.
Blood magic in this place attracts them.
We can handle it. This won't stop us. Nice work, as always.
You little fuckers. Can't fucking see what's going on.
What a mess. And still no sign of Dogtown's missing people.
The magic from the other side of this barrier. I don't
Fucking assholes.
Which means that's the way to go.
Don't help this place down, it's so fucking dark. I can't really see. Normally, let alone when I'm in the middle of a fight and you're in close quarters like that. Actually, better.
In the cage. That's...
He's from Docktown, a paper seller.
Nev Gallus. Did you think I wouldn't notice you were here?
Aelia. You got it. Damn it. Her magic. I can't just pull him out. It might kill him. We need to keep moving.
Mage blood. All your power. And how do you waste it? Chasing thieves. Playing Shadow Dragon. Fighting Minrathus.
Nev, can you stop this?
I can stop their hearts faster.
Take a no.
Why these people? Why Docktown?
I couldn't draw the Magisterium's attention. Not before I had the magic to guide those in power.
Then Docktown was test.
Gallus! Help!
Let us out!
They don't understand. You won't save them. What do you do for the city, Nev Gallus? Complain that it's not what you want. I gave Docktown purpose. The humble serve the righteous. I will raise the city up. Even you will thank me. In fact, I'm waiting.
Their only chance is if we stop her ritual, break her power.
Nev, are you?
I'm fine. We've got a job to finish.
It's down here then. Oh, it's just.
Nev, Rook, over here.
Rana, Alec, your route through the catacombs still worked. Guessing it was as safe as ours.
Help that you tore through the place.
I'll take all the friendly faces I can get.
In this place, I don't blame you.
Alec, sticking around for the fight?
I've got people in the tunnels and I want in. The cult hit Thread territory. We protect our streets.
The threads. Nev, we can bring Aelia in. Let people see her face justice.
Left the Templars to play hero, did we? Scared to get your hands dirty? We did, and it held Aelia off.
So she disappears? Or we spread rumors of murder? Docktown needs hope, not fear.
What? Play nice, lose the zealot, and guess who winds up dead? If scaring cultists does the trick, we'll send a message. Docktown's ours.
Relax. We're on the same side.
I want to be.
Worry about it later. Aelia knows we're here, but there's a chance she's not marked you. Go and stay out of sight. If we can throw a surprise at her, we might have a shot.
So, what do you think we should do?
Stop Aelia.
That wasn't...
One step at a time. Frankly, that's all I can take.
Good thing we did come up here.
Do you feel that, Nev Gallus? The old magic, our legacy. It returns.
You aren't the future, Aelia. You're a murderer.
I am Minrathus. Its dark truth and bright power. The city won't miss you. Docktown won't too.
Dogtown has you, and they see it.
They just want hope, a chance.
When this is over, I will bring it to them.
You won't. But I'll give it a shot.
No! Your death serves our cause. Proof that those without faith fall.
For the gods of heaven!
I've got faith, it's just not in you.
We'll stop Aelia here.
We can stop her for good.
Spill their blood!
Hey, I'm gonna try to fire a shot that ought to lock on to the fucking thing there.
Good to go.
Let's do this again.
Okay. You deal with them, dear.
Lucican himself chose me. When I take Minrathus, the city will thrive.
You won't stop, Nev. I know it.
This isn't a story, Belle.
Weaken before us.
So no tragic ending.
Fair enough.
Docktown is finished with you.
Now it's your turn.
You know you could do it, bro.
That's one for us.
The faithful cannot die.
Nice work.
Thank you. Don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just chucking, shooting shit everywhere. Honestly, every time we do that, that'll damage our blood shield.
Our followers will rise. We will rise. To Vinter.
Will rise. Try something new.
Throw your life away. It's what you've done already.
The last wave was easier than all the others.
To Vinter. Minrathus. They're broken. We both know it. I would raise us all. You.
I do what I can. Rana, take Aelia. Make sure Docktown sees it happen.
You tried to stop me before!
And if you escape, I'll find you again. And every time I do, Minrathus will see someone standing against people like you. Aelia's in custody. Fair doesn't always win in Docktown. Maybe it did this time.
Maybe Minrathous can get better. All good.
From one clean win.
Hey, I'll take it. And the next one.
Yeah, me too.
So, what now?
Rana's out of the Templars. I asked her to join me. Docktown could use another investigator. If people need help, someone to stand up for them. Looks like they're stuck with us. I've played this game a long time. Counted on myself for most of it. At the end of the day, that's who I had left. So here we are. We've chased Aelia, faced a couple gods, and somehow you stick.
Shadows stand together.
Sure.
Plus, you're all right. And we're both god-chasing fools. And friends.
Well, here's to that, Rook.
I'll say that fight with her at the end was a bit of a letdown. Of all that building up, and you didn't actually fight her yourself anyway, you just killing their minions. Ooh, level 50. Oh, I'll reach the max level or not. No one wants a chat? Fucking hell. Let's just take... I don't know, actually we've got to go to speak to the Inquisitor. I'll take Harding because she knows him, and we'll take Nev because that's her hometown. None of them things did count for... there's an entrance there now. According to that anyway. We'll have to go and look, investigate that, see if there's a chest hid up in there now. Just gonna mute the mic while someone's at the door.
Cedar Siconia, back on stage. Where to see her?
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
I'm a Trevelyan. Feels like someone I haven't seen for a long time. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elginan's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Elganon raised his archdemon. Solus got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel? They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I once called him by another name. Friend.
Some friend.
Do you always agree with your friends?
We're pretty aligned on whether or not to destroy the world, if that's what you mean.
I will never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear. You know this too.
But?
He became those names when he fought gods. And regret for his world turned into destroying ours. Sound familiar?
You're making us sound like Solus. That's uncomfortable.
We're not like our enemy. They're making us do this.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...?
You're handling things. This part, what you have now. I just miss the banter about friends.
Cool. I think that's the last job to do it. Yeah, looks like we should be able to get in there. So, I'm gonna go and investigate. If we go there, head west, we should find it. Oh, there's regular people down there now.
With Aelia gone, the threads are reclaiming businesses disrupted by her Venatori. That's all I know for now. Alec's keeping the details close to his chest.
He's not happy you let Aelia live.
We've been on opposite sides before, and we will be again. It's just how that goes.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Look at all this stuff!
There's a story around Docktown about a thread smuggler who hid a hoard of goods. People say he sailed to Ravane with it, or Antiva. Either way, he made an enemy of the threads. What if it was here the whole time?
Another message.
Yeah. Leaves me there anyway.
You read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide?
She brought me in
Killed
the
with
first
an arrow
place.
instead of magic. Hard to get an angle like that.
It is. Where would you take it from?
I don't know the place that well,
Go
but
fucking
there's a
right.
tower not far that would get a clean shot. And good cover.
That's just stupid, because if you hadn't picked up this chest here, that means you got no way of getting it anymore. And that does count towards your percentages. It's just fucking stupid. Things in this game don't make a lot of sense half the fucking time. You must be able to get out. It even tells you there's a fucking door there to fucking unlock. I don't know. They don't want us to fucking get there at the minute though. Let's go back to the merchant, see if we can up our score with him anymore before we leave it.
Heard the news out of Treviso. Blight everywhere.
I'll be traveling for a little bit.
You're from Ferelden, aren't you? Heard about that damned Knight Commander. Good riddance.
Yes. Totally.
Keep safe out there.
Sure I will. Another merchant. What do you sell?
Don't touch the treasure.
Gold for treasure. Really, isn't it?
There's so much magic in Minrathous. It's almost all you see at first. But it's also just full of people trying to live their lives, like everywhere else.
With a lot more excitement lately.
Would you like to try a sample of the Navaran tomb cheese? It's much
You're
better
welcome
than
to
it sounds.
peruse what's available.
Fruit and vegetables.
Always here to provide for your needs.
I bet.
You know, I just don't think Hallis's fish is all that special.
This is nowhere interesting. I don't know what else to do here. Doesn't look like there's any other way to get on there except through that doorway, but you can't even get up anywhere near the fucking thing. Wish they didn't make things so complicated and just let you fucking go to the places you want to go to.
Lichdom suits him. Congratulations are in order. There are no more hauntings of this magnitude to be dealt with.
You have done well.
Allow us to present you with a final token of our appreciation. I've heard another landscape has been added to your collection.
It grows.
Ah, fine, he did all the jobs for them. Which means we ain't got to fuck around coming back here anymore. Hang on, what's that thing next to me behind the table? Oh, I think it's just the mask someone's wearing. Right. Do a turn opposite, so I go back to the lighthouse because then I can sort out my gear and then enchant anything I'm going to change. Yes. Anyone wants a chat? Bella. I won't let me zoom out. Thank you. Stupid fucking thing.
Davren, if there's any advice you can send to Treviso about handling the Blight.
I'll pass it on. Though some details are only for wardens.
Are you serious? You're clinging to your order's secrets now?
It's not about secrecy, Lucanus. When you're resistant to the Blight like we are, wardens can take more risks. Or do you want untrained civilians spreading it further?
Right. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Home is where it hurts the most, isn't it?
Oh, Rook, you're here. Good. I had a question for my story.
Sure. What kind of question?
Oh, well, a personal one, I guess. Maybe not. Never mind.
Come on. I'm curious now.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna do this. So I'm having fun. It's different, but neat. And the fighting bits are going well. So's the romance, especially now that we're, well, you know, together.
That's great. I'm glad it's going well.
It is. It helps. All of what we do, I mean. Not that I'm writing about us, but, well, it's us inspired.
So what did you want to ask then?
It's my hero. I know who they are, what they look like, all of that. But I can't figure out the why.
Why what?
Why they do it. Risk it all. Save the world. Well, you're a hero. I mean, a real one. So why are you doing all this?
You could ask yourself the same question. Everything you do, you're doing for others. I admire that.
I mean, I just do what needs to be done.
So, being a hero, then?
I guess so. It's hard to think of it that way. We are going up against a god. Multiple gods, actually. That feels heroic. To me, at least. And we're saving the world.
And I'm glad I'm saving it with you.
So am I. Glad, I mean, for you. I think about that forest when we met. Fell out of a bush and there you were. And all I could think was, wow. I mean, you were so, well... Anyways, I think about it a lot. And about how lucky I was. And how lucky I am now. Okay, good talk. Thank you. I'll see you later, Rook.
Didn't really talk to me, you just rambled on. Right, let's have a look what we've picked up and other shit we got. I don't often you ever really get a baddie that's weak to electricity, to be honest. I'm not even touching the right stick, I ain't got a clue on a person spinning around for. Just don't think he likes to look at me for some reason. That'd be handy at times, but I think having the extra ability damage is more use to me, to be honest. Usually if I get low health I can either get my mate to heal me or I can just use a health potion anyway. Still think the one I'm using now is the best one I can have. Extra damage when either max or low mana. So a lot of this will probably be handy to change rings, depending on which sort of baddies you're going to be fighting. But that's probably have to keep changing every individual thing. I think that'd be better if you could have like 4 or 5 different loadouts made up for dealing with different types of enemies. Otherwise, I mean, you've got to go to each box and change one particular thing. Whereas if you had a preset loadout, you can just switch between them on the fly. Right, you haven't got anything to do, have you? You should have a new outfit, even though it isn't telling me you've got one. What does your thingy do then? Party's affliction damage is increased by 25%. What are you? Sounds abilities of would be handy. Okay, so if I electrocute him first, then she'll be doing extra damage. Or if she electrocutes someone first, she'll be doing extra damage. Either way, extra damage all around. Yeah, have that. What does your thingy do? Soothing potions cooldown duration is reduced to 15. Detonations is better. You and other companions gain a 20% burner damage and 15% cooldown reductions. Handy. You've got your ultimate outfit now. What we got? You now heal for an additional 10% of your maximum health. When you have low health, healing is now increased by 50%. Yeah, so that might be more use, because I only ever use it usually when I'm almost dead. What does your thingy do? Some of our abilities are a bit better. Nothing that really benefits the whole team. What we got here? Fibre, burning damage 25%. Duration 100. Extra damage. Always go for damage. Okay, you've got something else, haven't you? But it isn't telling me. Had to be the last thing I checked, obviously. Burning damage, receives 50% burning damage bonus. I don't know how that actually still. What does your ability do? Critical damage increase. Now we reach max level, we're not going to get skill points from leveling up. So chances are we aren't going to be able to get every skill available. So we've only got 1 point we can spend. There's anything on there that might be like really, really useful. Damage versus barriers. Don't really know the difference with these different fucking control abilities and all this other shit. I just use whatever is fucking good at the time. I do actually wear medium armor, I think. Just check that. I know, I'm wearing light armor. So not much point in getting that then. You gain 10% resistance to the damage type of each mapped ability. Well, considering I've got fire, necrosis, and electric, that may give me resistance to each one of those thingies. Increases damage all around pretty much. Just see if there's anything else before we buy that, so I think that might be the best thing at the moment. Yep, I think that's going to be our best bet. Is I'll fucking find it again now. Yeah, abilities gain a 15% bonus damage based on damage type of your staff and orb. So I think whatever your staff damage does or your orb damage does, 15% of that is added onto your abilities damage as well. So basically it makes all your abilities more powerful. I mean, I might still get some more skill points as yet from doing jobs and stuff, but I can't rely on getting them from things I normally get them from. At least I don't think so anyway. Right. Yes, we'll check with the caretaker and...
The fires are lit.
Let's look at some of these ones that I've got. Okay. Is it because I haven't got the stuff for it? I think some of these are actually fully upgraded already anyway. I don't need to. Then we'll do enchantments though, because there's bound to be some of that. Ability growth hit produce cooldowns. Yeah, you can have that actually, because your abilities do take a hell of a long time to fucking recharge, I find, for Emmerich. Who's this? Nev. What was Nev using before? Detonation damage. Go on, you might as well have that back again. So on, there's a Helium one that Emmerich used to have. Yeah, might as well have that then. Ability damage, cooldown reduction, armor, fire, dagger. Could be better than that. Not really, have we? Critical damage versus high health. Acrotic. Detonation, cold. Detonation, physical. Yeah, I think that'll do for that stuff. Right. Well, we know what we've got to do next. We've got to traverse there next and find out what the gods are planning over there. But that can wait till next time. Ain't gone too bad today. Cedra had to go on there a bit longer as well this episode. Did a lot of running around, finishing little sort of side jobs for people. Got 2 or 3 more people up to their Veilguard rank as well, so they got their special ability. I think that's only Lucanus and I think might only actually be Lucanus now actually left, who isn't max rank thing now. But that might happen after doing this job where we're now going, so see what happens. Either that, maybe you can't because he's got that thing with him because you sided with another city that he gets pissed off thing. Maybe that stops you from getting him max rank, I don't know. But anyway, like I said, we done a fair amount. Saw the Inquisitor, went to a few different places, finished doing all the hauntings, got Emmerich to become a Lynch Lord thing. Finished up Hardin's story, finished up Balara's, finished up Davron's, so we're getting on alright I think. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you all on the next one.